I call Jonathan Young.
Thank you, sir. I'm very pleased to stand and speak in support of this bill, drug and alcohol testing of community-based offenders and Bailees legislation bill, divided into 5 other bills. I think the people in New Zealand would be pleased to hear that there is agreement across the House for such a good piece of legislation that has, sir, some very positive outcomes for everybody involved in this. For instance, for those people who are community-based offenders or Bailees who do have an addiction either to drugs or to alcohol, so they have some supportive remedy to that. It might seem to be the strong arm of the law, but so many people who are caught in those addictions need that level of support, and the bill is quite clear that work by the corrections and police needs to be done in a reasonable manner. Secondly, sir, the people who are most affected by Bailees and community-based offenders who are under the influence of drug and alcohol is often their family. And we see an effect on domestic violence in this country that is driven by alcohol and drugs. And so, sir, if this bill can bring greater protection to families because there's greater accountability to the conditions of bail or community-based sentences, that is a very good thing. Thirdly, sir, there is the general public as well. And the general public deserve to be protected. This is what law and order is about. And we have a very good minister in the Honourable Judith Collins who believes very strongly that New Zealanders must be protected from crime. And so this bill serves them. Fourthly, sir, it also gives our police and corrections staff a greater degree of understanding and clear authority around this particular area. At the moment, police and corrections staff are trying to ensure offenders and Bailees comply with drug and alcohol conditions, but they are limited in what they can do. But this legislation will give them clear authority. The bill creates a legislative mandate and for alcohol and drug testing of eligible offenders and Bailees. Sir, just finally in my final thoughts, New Zealanders want to see the law in New Zealand upheld. We really do. We want our law to be respected. We don't, and we hate it when law is flouted, because law creates safety for everybody. And sir, the degree of accountability in a positive way, in a responsible way, in a reasonable way through this bill will help do that. Thank you, sir.
The next call is a split call.